G'day guys, it's Khalid from OE Estate Agents and welcome back to today's video. It's been a little while since I've done this video actually. I've been off here for a little while, just been busy with some other things. So I've just come back on to give you a little bit more insight about the real estate market. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the average hold period of a property. And the reason why I want to talk to you guys about this is because when you see obviously the reduction of properties going to market at the moment, you've seen obviously the changes in the marketplace in the last 12 to 18 months. Essentially that's based on where the market is right now. So with the financial sector having a bit of an impact, the Royal Commission, banks not lending as obviously easily or as freely as they used to. They're assessing clients on an individual basis more specifically on how their serviceability is and so forth, and obviously their asset holding. So in terms of the average hold period, this pretty much relates to the people where they're actually buying and then they're keeping them on for a while. Now, we did see a massive boom all the way up to 2017, where some areas were seeing values increase in excess of 25 to 30%. So in essence, what this basically has shown is since 2005, we've seen a consistent increase in length of time held across the capital cities, predominantly with even Melbourne. It's about 12.5 years average, as per the last data collection, which was the start of this year through CoreLogic RP data. You've got other cities as well that are holding on a lot longer. And again, like what I'm trying to say is that for what they purchased it 12 years ago or 10 years ago, some of these homeowners, now they're looking at what's replacement cost and what they need to spend to get into the next home. And essentially what it means is basically this: they've had this huge growth, but they know they have to spend that probably the same, or if not more, if they're upgrading to the new home that they're going into. So we're starting to see a trend in the buyers and obviously home ownership of Australia, that it's starting to become more than just a 7-year thing. And 12.4 years is Sydney. We've got Brisbane at 11.3 years. So it's just showing you that it's a consistency out there. Perth is sitting at 11, Hobart 10.9. So the people are holding on to their property a lot longer. And essentially when you see properties that are on the market at the moment, you essentially would need to have a look at how long that person's previously been, because it can raise some questions that if this property was purchased last year and all of a sudden it's gone to the market this year, there'll be some questions raised about why it's coming back to the market and what's going on with the property. Because it could be a simple answer of the clients just couldn't afford it, or just want to sell it because the circumstances have simply changed. Or there could be other underlying issues. I had a client give me a call last week and asked me about the similar question. I just said, look, the best thing to do is to obviously go through the emotions and get the offer accepted, and then put a building and pest inspection clause in there, because probably that's the worst case you can think of if there's some kind of underlying issues with the property that is not disclosed to you. That person's moved in, or they've rented it out, whatever else, and those issues have come to light, and then they're like, well, it's easier to sell it and make it someone else's problem than their own. So it's best to be really, really on top of checking things, getting information, making a relationship with your real estate agent to make sure you get all the facts up front, and again, protecting yourself with doing your own due diligence. Hope that helps, guys. And if there's any questions that you guys might have, please give me a call on the mobile 0422 406 745, or drop me a line on my Facebook page. Thanks, guys, for watching. Cheers.